Alright, let us see how we can use sectioning elements in the real world. We have a website here, and do you think you can divide this website into sections? Let us do it together. Of course, we have our header on top with the title. Then we have our navigation sections that have links to other pages. Then we have our main content, which is in green. And then we have the footer in red below, which normally contains copyrights and other similar data. So this is the code. We have the header. Generally, the header represents the introductory content. It could hold the logo, search form, author name, or other elements. Then we have our nav element. This represents navigation, and you normally have your navigation structure here to check out menus, table of contents, and indexes. Then you have our main content, which, as the name suggests, this is the main content of the site. Then we have the footer. Of course, the footer is representing the footer of either the immediate sectioning element or the sectioning root element. Now we have div. Remember I said sometimes you might have a portion where you don't really have a semantic element to use. You can use div to section that element. Forget about that class attribute for now. That will be useful when we want to deal with CSS. But generally, you can just call your div, open and close, and surround whatever section you want to section. This way, you don't really have a specific meaning to what you have sectioned. It's just a div. It's not a main element or a header. It's just a div. Then remember we have span, which is like the brother of div, but for inline elements. This is how you can use a span within a text. I will surround it around a word or a group of words. So these are our semantic and non-semantic sectioning elements. They don't affect the way your site is rendered, but they help you structure your site in the code to know who is who and what section is what.